Today, today got me thinking. Like, I'm not even going to be shouting today because my head is full and I've been thinking. In as much as I don't want to put my mouth in all these things, in as much as I don't want to put my mouth in whatever very dark man or anybody is saying, but the truth is, most average Nigerians are really going through a lot. Like, they are suffering in the hands of these businessmen, and you keep crying. And most times, when you go to the market to price these things, they will tell you dollar is high, is the bad government, is the country. Like, I've had so many of them. When they are talking, you'll be like, Madam, no be me cause I'm now. Nah, they will call the person ruling, the governor or the president in their state. Now so and so person regime. You now, if you don't know what is happening, you now putting blame, not knowing that there are some set of persons that is manipulating this thing. Like, why? Why the excess gain? See, the thing is, you know what I'm even supposed to talk about, but as I turned on this mic, it just dawned on me that actually it's not the fault of the government. Do you people even ask yourself how average Nigerians survive? With the inflation of price, with the way okay, you could still make your gain. I get the point what very dark man is saying. You could still make your profit, but why the excess profit that some people in Nigeria currently cannot even afford a particular standard of living? Now look at, my kids are having a party, so we were called by the school. By the way, the school system, this was not how we were brought up. But if you say you want to live, this saying that my kids will not go through what I went through. That's saying you better work hard, like 1 to 2 jobs. In fact, it might not even be enough to get you up to that standard. Guys, this is just guess what I bought. This is just what they want to use for just a casual party. They are doing a practice in their school, just a little practice. Today is cheaper because it's old market, so it's a bit cheaper. So I got this present, something they will just throw away. They will use and throw away. Can you imagine how much I got it because it's imported? Now, this gown and so on. Look at this thing. This thing like this. Guess how much? This thing like this. I don't even know the name they're even calling it. But imagine that you're actually trying to give yourself and your family that particular standard of life, only for you to wake up and realize that there are some people behind corners siphoning this money for their own personal interest. What shall it profit you if you gain the whole world and lose your soul? Because a day of reckoning is actually coming. Yeah, being a businessman or a businesswoman it's not a bad thing. But why the excess gain? How about? See, like, the truth is, if you have 10 cars, you will only end up using one in a day. You can't separate your body to use all the 10 cars. If you have mansions, even in that your mansion, it's only one bed you'll be able to sleep on every day. You cannot separate yourself, divide yourself to sleep in 3 different rooms. You still end up using one room. You still end up using a particular toilet. There are some things that you're even limited to. So why the struggle? Now, when you want to be greedy or you want to acquire all those things, you ask yourself, what are you acquiring it for? Some of you will just park the cars there just to answer a car owner. Meanwhile, there are people in need of those things every day. Why the excess profit? Being business is good. And Nigerians, it's high time we wake up and start producing things ourselves. Honestly. Because if those people are producing this and they're saying it's because of dollar, and we can patronize it from ourselves, I think it will be less. Because tell me just a party. Christmas is by the corner. An average parent in the country, tell me how they'll be able to survive. It's not about food. I knew how much I spent today. It was even heavy for me to even, after buying all these things, for me to open mouth and ask my husband for money to buy food for the evening. Like, even to civil servant, how do you people cope? And I've been cold since I came back. It is not the first time it's dawned on me. This is not the first time I've been thinking, or I went to market, came back being angry at everything. But this very dark man stuff is an eye opening to everybody. So we have to know that it's not the government that is the cause of this problem. It is we that is doing ourselves. The problem is from you and I. Inflicting the price, doubling the price. You will still get the gain. You will go back and return. So why? Like, my body not just dey sweet me this time. After buying all this thing with the amount I bought then, like, my body no come just dey sweet me. How do people cope? People that are salary earners, that do just one job. People that earn up to a 200. During my daddy's time, when I was growing up, if you earn a salary of 200,000 naira, maybe you're a big guy. But right now, 200,000 naira cannot even feed a family. Okay, what about family of 5? Okay, imagine that I have 5 children in the same school doing this same party. Per child is about 30 something thousand naira I spent this night. Calculate it to 5 children. How much? Just a day. This is not feeding morning, afternoon, night, oh, just for a party. Okay. Is it that we are not supposed to give our children that lifestyle that we really want for them? So where sometimes when I go to market, my husband will be like, cut, 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 cut. Where do I cut the cuts from? When a kilo of fish, a kilo of fish of scumbia fish is about 7,500 naira. Where do you want to cut costs from? Like 10,000 naira cannot afford a meal for even one person or two person in a home anymore. And yet you people are saying very dark man is dragging you people. It's God, though. It's God that is using this guy to reveal a whole lot. We are the cause of our problem. The government is not the cause of our problem. It's greed. It's greed.